So today, continuing on with the mechanism project, I finally broke out the plating system, and I think I got this off of eBay, but they have a website as well, and I got the full zinc plating kit. I've read this through several times, trying to wrap my head around it. I have done this probably about 20 years ago. I had a 1-to-1 scale car, and I was just refurbishing all the metal work around the carburetor and stuff, and I know it worked really well, so I would say I was familiar, but I'm not. It's been many years, so I've read this through and set up each tank here with what's provided. So from the left, and I'll give you another video, but we've got the GP1. This is a cleaner. I got a fresh bucket of water. I got my acid dip and my plating kit, and then on the right here a yellow passivate that will finish this part off. So we're just going to run, you kind of learn with me here, but we're just going to run, so this is the original part here that we'll test plate today. Let's get this closer, and you see it's zinc plated with like a yellow passivate. You put it up against that one, you can see it's just bare metal, and this is the test piece that we'll put through the process. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we'll clean it, dip it, acid salt bath it I believe, and then plate it, and then rinse it, and then passivate it. So I'm going to put my mask on at this point and my glasses and just record the process. So this GP1 is just at room temperature, so I think I need, and I'm not kind of electro cleaning it. I know a technical term for that, but I'm not I haven't got this wide up. I will do on probably the future ones, but this is just a test, so I think I need to just dip it a bit longer. As I say, I've run one piece through because they recommend it to get the contaminants out of the plating bucket. And then you're supposed to look for a water break test, so you can kind of look at it, yeah, make sure the water is, I believe, completely covering the surface. I think these are pretty clean anyway. And the acid salt is like an activator, I believe. Don't think it needs too long. While watching this, if anybody's more of an expert and I'm doing something wrong, please do let me know. This really is a test before I go for the full run. I'm going to have a good read through of the instructions again, maybe watch a... I have watched a couple of YouTube videos, but maybe watch a couple more of those on someone who's done this a bit more than me. We'll go for a dip in the water and then we'll put it in for plating. Plating, they say, is about 20 minutes. I'll put it in for about 20 minutes. Mask back on. So I'm just going to point out what we have in here. So we just have a water agitator, just a pump, our part, a water heater, and then you can see at the back here, that's the zinc plate. I think they call this the bus bar, but that's just a bit of copper pipe. And I think, as per the instruction, you should see some bubbles. So that seems to be agitating that nicely because it's wiggling, it's just floating around it. It's already taken a plate, you can see that's quite shiny on top there. Okay, this has its time, so let's pull it out and see what the result is like. That looks very pretty. Put my hand behind it. Turn around. Okay, so I brought the yellow passivate over. Something I'm not blessed with is space in this little workshop. But enough space to do this little setup anyway, next to each other. So I'm just going to give it one more rinse. Now, a bit of a time that I'm going to play in here, so I'm just going to dip it from count to 20 to match the original. Let's get it in focus. I'm just going to have to play around with that, but for this purpose on the first test piece, we'll dip it for 20 and we'll see where we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that's not the yellowest passivate on the original part that I've seen. And that's what we've got on here. I suppose we'll have to... I'm going to call it 15, I can see it. I'm going to hang it up to dry. So there we go. Yep. Let's give that a rinse on a dry. So hang that up on my little roof hook. And just while that was doing, I did actually clean this second plate up. This is just one of the test plates. I got the wire wheel on it, but I will get my bench grinder out here with a wire wheel for when I do the rest of them. It'll probably give it more uniform. And then I cleaned this with some thinners and take all the, like, degrease it. So let's just go through the process for this one. It'd be nice to see a nice finish on a larger piece. So you see me done this bit, so I'll bring you back when it's done.